Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I am just going to work on another canvas. I'm not sure what size is this. 9 by 12. And I might do a big hair girl. I haven't done that in a while and I'm feeling red. I don't know why. I'm feeling fiery today. So we'll see what I do. So I'm going to take my Stabilo. I think I'm going to use that today. And I am going to draw. So I have a shadow. Let's see if I can. This helps it a little bit. Nope, but it's going to work okay. So do that. I'll probably. This is why I'm using the Stabilo because it's water soluble. Let me show you. For those who do not know, if you wet your brush or whatever, it like melts it. Oh, wait, my daughter, I think, texted me. And then you just wipe it off. So these are great to draw with. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'm doing neck. Maybe we'll do an odd girl. I don't know. Why will she do an odd girl? Because I'm horrible at drawing 3/4 faces. I don't do it that well, but I like kind of, Okay. So far, okay. Big hair girl? I don't think so, but she'll have hair. That's what we'll do. I'm going to turn it this way to draw the face. And these are great. Like, when you watch people on YouTube and stuff like that, and they use chalk or they use, I always tell you guys, use your water soluble watercolor pencils. Well, watercolor pencils are water soluble, but this is what this is a watercolor pencil. So it's no big deal. You can use any of that. See, always uphill. What is my deal with that? Always. Wipe that off a little bit. All right, now look, that's smudged because I have paint all over everything, but it won't smudge if you use something clean or a clean brush. It's just I'm a mess, always a mess, and I'm okay. I want her to be extra with those lips. Although I have to take those down a little bit in the process. Give her just a little nose. Over that way. Girl, already look, the eye shape's different. I kind of like it a little smaller. Okay. All right. That is the face so far. I'm not going to draw on the eyes or anything yet. Let's see if we can go this a little bit. Okay. That's what I'm going to do so far. But what I want to do is the outline, like all this. I want to do it like kind of, this is apple red from Folk Art, kind of like watercolory red. And I'll show you what I mean before I put any hair down. I'm just going to do like a little squish. I'm going to get my brush and wet it a little bit, dab it, and I'm going in. I'm just going to make it kind of watercolory so it's not so opaque. And then I'll add maybe, I don't know, another color, and we'll see. I want to keep it kind of dark. Not dark, but color-wise. Like, I don't want it to be very bright, lovey colors, So lucky today. Dave's babysitting the puppy. He's downstairs. I was like, go play. I was like, go play football. Go play a game of football. Take the dog with you. All right. So you see what I mean? Like I want like fiery colors. Now, what? I can't. I'm obsessed with this Prussian blue. It is disgusting. I might do a little dab. Will do you? Just a little dab. Doop doop like that. And that's going to be way too much. I'm going to tell you right now. But it's all right. Oh yeah. Just kind of like. Okay, it's all going. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep like the, now mind you, I'm gonna have hair, so hair will be on here as well. But I just want this kind of texture. See, very cool. Get all that off there a little bit. Grasping on the edges. All right, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna take my heat gun, hair dryer, whatever you use to dry your stuff with. Speaking of, I'm going to do it there again because I see. And I'm gonna dry this to like take time to do this because I'm gonna put my arm in it, I'm sure. Now I'm thinking about even painting her dress. Maybe I'll do it. And I didn't clean my brush yet, and I'll show you why in a second. I can see here I missed a little bit, like around her neck and her, so I'll just touch that up. I hope you guys had a good holiday. We did. And even though it was like 50 degrees yesterday, but still, you know. All right. Okay. So I'm okay with that. You can still see some of the pattern in there. Like I said, her hair is going to be on there, so. And then I got her coat. And I'm okay with this. Like, you see how it's like liquefied? I don't care if it goes. I'm going to do around the face a little bit more. Now I'm going to paint her face. Now let me give you another tip, which I love. Okay, so you can see I drew her face on. Well, I can go in with a pencil now, very light, because I like where everything's at. And I can trace them. And then I can wipe that black off. You know what I mean? With a clean rag or spray water or brush, whatever you have. So you can do different things. I'm going to go in with my old parchment, which is quite yellow, but I kind of like it. I might mix a little bit of white. So a little bit of gesso here. I'll just mix on here. I should have grabbed my palette. Wanna show a color? And then I'll go in with this. Get that and then squish it around. It kind of makes a Titan buff, which I'm all into at the moment, which I have golden Titan buff, but laziness gets you. I don't feel like going and getting it. Okay. And that lightened it, just like if you're using something in your foundation or something, right? Whether you're doing your makeup. And I'm going to go in and trace all this first because it's going to activate, and I'm completely fine with that. So I will activate it with my brush. Yeah, I see it would be a nice tight and buff if I would have went a little more white. But I like it like this. You see, I'm just going over everything and just liquefying it. I like using the word liquefy because it makes me feel like I'm like a scientist or something, even though I'm not. People will probably argue that I'm not even a YouTuber or artist, but that's okay. I just do what I like to do, and that's all you can do. Never let other people belittle you or make you feel like you're less than, because we're on our own journey. Right? Okay. And then I'll just go in here real quick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse my brush and keep it a little damp. I'm going to dry this real quick. Just real quick. Nothing, I don't need it to be dry. And then I'm going to go in here and paint the rest of my stuff. And my paint's a little dry. I should have got my palette, but I didn't. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. I don't even know what the point of that song was. I like singing. I'm gonna have to mix up more color. But for now, I'm going in. Now what I could do, which I'm not going to because it's not important to me on this, but I could go in and do a lighter or keep the darker and make it as like shade. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I'm shading it a little bit. That's not going to be my goal. If I mix it lighter, then so be it. It is what it is. But that's not what my goal is here. I'll dip in there. I'm a horrible. Here we go. Mix it, mix it, mix it right. Oh, look, girl, it is lighter. Not on purpose. But it is. Now, you see I'm using gesso for the white. Can you understand why I am? Because I'll be asked. I am because it's going to go over the charcoal color, the skin color when I go to paint it because of the gesso. You see what I'm saying? So I could paint over those lines with the skin color because I have gesso as my base. She gonna need more. Why didn't I just learn from me, please. Grab it all the time, grab it. Because I didn't grab my thing and now I could have just mixed. I went to AC Moore and I bought just a couple little containers, and I think I might go back and get them more because I got them for like 60 cents or something insane. And you know, why don't you do like, are you like me? We go and it's like, oh, clearance, oh, on sale. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's only 80 cents or $1.80. And even though you should get more because you know you'll use them, but you don't. And it's only 80 cents. That's Kelly. So now I'm like, oh, Dave, I have to go back. And he's like, I told you I got them when we were there. That turn, you know. You're right. You know. I never say you're right. But that's what I'm going to end up having to do. Because I love mixing like colors, even when I do my like when I do mix a skin tone, like a darker shade, and I want to I'm just gonna kind of, there we go. I want to be able to lighten it as I go along, you know. Okay, I think we're pretty good. A little bit here just to give a little bit of a neckline. Lighten this up a little bit, lighten up here. I need to dry this one more time and do around the mouth one more time, and I am good to start on the face. All right, your little piece of paint, get off there. What kind of hair am I going to do, I wonder? I am going to say, and this might happen to other people too, like I love the background, but I wanted it darker, I think like that color. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's what I want to do, I think. That's the fun of painting, though, is you just change it as you go. Who cares? It's your painting. I've had a really rough December. I'm hoping January is kinder. I really want to do more jewelry making and art and just really concentrate on what I love. Also, I'm going to be putting up a, once a week my like positive intention art journal page. Okay, I think we'll be good there. Scrape up whatever's left right there. If I have to mix more, so be it. I'm okay with that, but I'm going to rinse this brush. That, kind of wipe it off. Okay. Now, I think I'm going in with the red lips. Gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it. And use this little brush here. I just love the way the black like blends with it. It just makes it a little deeper. Like I said, you could take that off if you want. When Dave and I were first married and we had our son, this is irrelevant, but I'm just gonna, because I'm sitting here talking, but we, you know, we were poor. We're poor now, but we were poor, and all we ate was tuna fish. We call them tuna fish hush puppies. I don't know if you guys know what those are. So we put them on hot dog buns. Anyway, we would eat tuna fish, and we would eat ramen noodles or ramen noodles, whatever you say, and grilled cheese. Those were two of the things that we ate constantly, that and boxed macaroni and cheese. And my son was a baby, so, you know, he didn't eat that. And we would eat that all the time. And then we got to a point where we could afford, you know, more food, better food. And so we started eating different food. Today, I said to him, I saw it at the grocery store the other day, and I picked them up, ramen noodles, and I picked up Velveeta cheese. And I said to my husband, I'm like, today, Emily's working. All I want is ramen noodles and grilled cheese. And that's, I'm so freaking excited to have that for dinner. And it's so silly. And he was like, right on. Isn't that ridiculous? But I tell you, sometimes it reminds me, and I don't know if any of you go through this, but it just reminds me of a simpler time. Even though we were poor and struggling and we had a baby and all that goes along with it, it just seems like life was so much simpler than now. And I don't know why. But it does. All right, so I might do more. I might add some like swirls. I don't know. Let's see. I just want some design in the back, but I don't know what I'm doing with her hair. So it's kind of like, I guess I should do it before I put any hair in. Let me do just a few more swirls. But yeah, do any of you feel that way? Like, do you sometimes like, you know, think like, oh, I miss those days. Some people are probably like, heck no. but I do. All right, so that is that. Let me go in with the eyes. I'm going to use the gesso first and paint in the whites of her eyes, which we all know our eyes aren't white, but she's just a little folk art girl. Odd girl, maybe. But this is where the fun is. You just kind of do what you want to do. You know? Maybe I want to keep her eyes closed. Maybe she's meditating. I don't know. I won't know until I get to the next part. And that is going to be her hair, and I just don't know. All right, I'm going to dry her eyes so I can paint some. What color do I even have sitting here? Oh, I'll just do brown today. I usually do green, but I don't have it. What the heck? God, I love painting. Even if I wasn't doing videos, I'd be painting. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to rinse that off because I'm going to go in with some Asphaltum, one of my other favorite colors lately. Oh, listen to that. Oh, yeah. Was that necessary? Not at all, but I liked it. All right, and I'm going to go in. I'll do an eyeball. At least the start of an eyeball, right? Well, that's long. I'll have to cut that off with some hair. Ooh, that's a lot of asphalt on there. This is where you hope that you don't give her a googly eye. I have a dog with a googly eye. I know, she looks scared right now. We'll fix that. Okay. Ooh, girl, scared. Why do I keep saying girl? Maybe too much RuPaul. All right. Then I'm going to go in. That's how Emily and I talk. I don't know, so we'll talk to each other. And I'm going to put in the eyelid on both sides. And that'll cut that eyeball down a little bit. Especially if I get around my sister, like we get around my sister. We all talk the same. It's hysterical. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe because she's my sister. We were born up, we were raised together, but like I hear my sister talk and I'm like, oh my God, she sounds just like me and Emily. But she should. Okay. And I'll clean all that up. I'm not worried if it's too thick right now. Just wanted to, yeah, that one you won't see, but this part you will. Yeah. Good, good, good. And then some eyebrows right now, and then I will go back in. Now, do I have, oh, I have some, oh, okay, good. I have some autumn leaves, which you can see is a nice rust color. So I'm going to shake that for a second. See how pretty that is? Okay, guys, I'm starting keto, so you guys want recipes? You're going to get them. I'm going to put some of this in here to make it a little... Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah. Okay. Not mad at that, but I am going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to take some, probably, I might use this brown color, or I might get like umber, or I might use black. I don't know yet. And I'll just forward through it, but I'm going to outline. But I should probably paint this first. What color do I want to do that? Let's do it with orange. Oh no, you know what I'll use? I'll use my blue. That's where I'll use my Prussian. This is almost gone. That's how much I've been using that. I should look to see if I have it in another brand, because I'm almost done with this. All right. Doesn't matter, does it? I talk to myself a lot. All right. Oh yeah, gosh, yes. This is like the most delightful color because you can make it real dark or you could really make it light. Like I won't even probably need any more. You can't really see it because of the light. Now I'm using this brush, like a wedge brush. What is it called? I can't think right now. Angle. Hello, Cal. Welcome to the neighborhood. Angle brush. And I like it because I can, like, you know, use that to get into all the little tight things. I don't always use it, but I grabbed it the other day and it was sitting here and I was like, huh, forgot I had, you know, I could use these for this. I don't know. That's how I do things. Plus, you know, with plaid, I love the painting with plaid and where they do different paintings and stuff. It's one of my favorite things. And sometimes they use these for like one stroke and all, and I love it. Yeah. And I like the texture that it's leaving. Do you see that? Will it stay there? I don't know. And it's hard for you to see because I want to give her some like fluffiness here. See how that looks like a collar kind of? Let me show you. Like I like that. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Quit playing with it, Kelly. Quit playing with it. Okay. Just right there. All right. And then I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to, let me see. Where is, start cleaning. And you know when you start cleaning and all your stuff that you're so used to is gone because you put it away? And you're like, what was I thinking? I just want a little bit of texture. Maybe I'll use this. I'm going to just randomly put some of this. Oh, Kelly. I could sit here and complain all day if you would like me to. How miserable I've been. Not miserable, but I'm not feeling good. Okay. But I'm not because I'm going for the goodness this year. Going for the goodness. Although once in a while we can complain because you have to. We are what they call human. All right. Yeah, I'm not going for a pattern as much as I am just some of the color smudged. But you could just use your, because that did absolutely not what I wanted. But you could just use your, you know, like little bloopies just around. Who knows? Blend it out a little bit. There you go. Who knows what I'll do? What else I'll do? But I'm not going to touch that dress right now. I might get a little bit of white though. A little bit of gesso and just do a little bit of like, or I'll throw everything on my canvas. That's why you should clean up, Kelly. I know. I get too excited and I'm like, I'm ready to do more. So I'm going to pull the littlest bit. And just do a little bit of the, you still can't see. Just a little bit. Okay. It's so pigmented that my camera's like, yeah, what's that? I might even go in and just do a little light. Hmm. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go ahead and do my like my outlining and touching up, and then depending on my mood, I might just do the hair, or I might come back and do the hair. I'm not real sure. I don't think she's gonna be a big hair girl, although I could make it kind of go out like that. We'll see, and I'll see you when I get back. Okay, so this is what she looks like done. I sped through the majority of it because it was just going to be too long and I didn't want to bore you guys. But I love the way she came out. I can't think of anything to write on here yet, so I have to think about that. I've gotten so many great suggestions, but this is what she looks like. She came out really good. I'm really happy with her. I love the texture in that sweater. Look at that. Love it. And I love the texture in the background. So yeah, so she came out really good. I'm really happy with her. So if you watched all the way through, I really appreciate it. She'll be up for sale within the next week. I'll let you guys know. You're gonna hear my dog breathing heavy because the puppy, she's like, I don't want to be held. But yeah, thanks for watching with me. I really appreciate it. I love doing these because I would just sit here and do these myself. So I like to put them on just so you guys can see, not for any other really reason. But as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so very much, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.